I wanna be Batman, cause everybody really ain't shit to me.
What's up everybody, this is MJ from MJ Reviews, and today I'm here to bring you guys my number 5 from the top 10 hero countdown that has been started. Like we said, like it's been told before, it's not who we think is the best, it's just who we like the most. Now without any further ado, I'm going to bring you guys my number 5 for this top 10 hero countdown, right as we speak. Yes, everybody, I chose Achilles. Achilles from the motion picture Troy, the director's cut, I might add. Troy's not specifically a hero as in fighting for justice or fighting for people, must say. He's a hero in the right of a war hero. Now, when I say war hero, he's not exactly fighting for... Well, he's a different kind of war hero. He's actually just fighting for himself, for his name to be known. But he's also a war hero towards, and a hero to his people, the Myrmidons. The Myrmidons are his loyal subjects that fight with him in the battles, and he's just their commander. And he's got a captain towards them, and he's the dude that was in 300. He was the captain, yeah, he was the captain in 300 as well, which was pretty cool. Let's get into Achilles. Achilles, mythologically said, when he was born, his mother held him by his ankles and held him into this spring water, sort of like some kind of magical water that made him invincible to anyone to hurt him. But his mother messed up. Where she held him by his ankles, that's the only part that didn't get into the water, and the Achilles tendon, named after him, was his weak spot, and that's what basically makes him fall to his doom at the end of the movie. But let's talk about Achilles. Achilles is a great hero, I mean a great warrior, hero as well. He's a great fighter. No one can touch him in battle. In the beginning scene, when he's fighting against this one big brolic, steroid overdosed Greek dude, he dodges one large spear, then he dodges another one, and then he jumps up mid-air and stabs the dude right in the shoulder, right here, freaking TKOing him, killing him, fatality, flawless victory. That's it. He was done with. He gets respect by all his people. Once he's out on the battlefield, he doesn't even need anybody else. He just fights with this. You give him a sword, I bet you could give him a cucumber and he would figure out how to kill you with it. You wouldn't even have to be allergic to it. He would figure out a way to kill you with a cucumber, and it would be very painful and probably be embarrassing. His first confrontation with Hector is because his Hector is the son and the prince of Troy. His cousin Patroclus was dressed up as Achilles, and he goes out into battle because Achilles was keeping him back and he didn't want him to get hurt. So Patroclus goes out in his armor and his helmet, and he fights against Hector. And Hector winds up killing him, taking off his helmet and noticing it's Patroclus. Achilles goes berserker. He goes out there, he calls Hector out over there at the Trojan wall. He calls him out, he's like, yo, let's fight. He's fighting him. He barely gets touched. I mean, I think he only gets his vest cut, and that was it. He didn't even bleed. He goes over there, stabs Hector right in the chest with his blade, and he stabs him first with the spear that's broken, and then he stabs him with in the blade. Then he drags him behind a chariot back to his camp and just humiliates him. Humiliating. But yeah, I'm not saying that he's a great person, I'm just saying he's a hero in his own right. He's a war hero, and war heroes need to be acknowledged as well. Great fighter, great champion, and he's one of my favorites. At the end, he meets his doom by Paris, who, like a wimp, shoots him with arrows. I mean, that was just the wimpiest way to kill a man, was an arrow, and he was just like right in front of him. Shot him like 5 times in the chest, and then once in the leg and the Achilles tendon and the ankle. He saves, what's her name? Briseis? She's the cousin of Hector and Paris. And he saves her from the camp because she was taken as a hostage. And, well, not as a hostage, that's just as a captive to entertain the men. You could probably guess what they were going to do with her. But he saves her, and you know what? Achilles fights for the right reasons. He fights basically for himself, but he also stands for rights of women as well. He doesn't abuse anybody. He he knows the difference between right and wrong, and given the chance, he will do the right thing, because at the end, he does go to save her again as well. Because when the Greeks, they get into the Trojan walls and start ransacking all the people there, the only thing on his mind was saving her, and he did save her from, you know, a bunch of warriors. He actually decapitated a dude saving her. And she could hold her own too. She actually killed Agamemnon. She killed him. And then he winds up getting shot and killed by Paris with the arrows. But yeah, I mean, he's just a great war hero. That's what makes him on my top 10, because he's just a great war hero and he's a great fighter. And if you're a great fighter, great war hero, you're a hero in my eyes. So yeah, that's who I choose. So stick tuned, see who else we pick for our top 10s. I'm gonna do my other ones, and I'll be caught up, and we'll see you guys next week for number 4, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah. So thanks for watching my review. Well, not my review. Sorry, my pick. And this is MJaw Reviews with MJaw. I'll catch you guys later.